And we're back. I always wanted to do that. Now that I have music, I can do it. I won't do that anymore, sorry. Anyway, I wanted to get this article out because it's just a great article. I saw this on Vote today, and it's going to help you out to decide if you've got kids, whether you want your kids to go to a certain college or not. Because let me tell you something, there's an epidemic going on right now with sick pedophilia professors, college workers, associates in the colleges. It's incredible. And this person here, this young lady, Lori Handrahan, has written an excellent research article, information article about the pedophiles that have been arrested in colleges. So without further ado, let me read some of this. I'm not going to read all. It's a 45-minute read, but I really suggest if you have kids to read this and find out if one of these colleges had one of these pedophiles in there. And if so, I would interview the dean and say, did you know about this, right? What have you done to make sure that this doesn't happen again? You know, having these sickos teaching our children. This is a crazy story. Professors and staff arrested for trading in child rape. When a University of North Dakota professor was arrested on child pornography charges, the Dakota student asked, I guess it's a newspaper, "We can't help but wonder if this type of thing is common in other schools around the nation." The answer is yes. A concerning number of professors and staff have been arrested for trading in brutal child sex abuse, including infants, folks. But if you've been listening to me, you know that happens sick. From University of Virginia's Assistant Dean Michael Morris downloading infant anal rape, I'm sorry to even have to read this, to Kirk Nessett, professor of Allegheny College, with over 500,000 videos and images, including folders called Kids, I'll spell it out, F-U-C-K, so Kids, F-U-C-K, too many professors and staff are involved in child sex trafficking. Folks, 500,000 videos and images to collect such a library of sickness would have to consume all of your life. How would you even get your work done? For the past few years, I've been monitoring reports of professors and staff arrested for trading in child rape and torture, aka child pornography. My research, which is far from comprehensive, details 75 professors and staff arrested on child rape and torture, aka child porn, charges. Both the volume and type of crime should raise alarm bells, yet academic institutions remain silent. Protect the institution, not the children, appears to be the rallying cry at far too many higher education institutions. What can you do? Do you want your children taught by a professor who masturbates to rape and torture of very small children? Are you comfortable knowing tuition fees help fund these crimes because too many universities and colleges refuse to install software, simple software that could report to law enforcement attempts to trade in child pornography by their professors and staff? Yes, we can demand action. Request a meeting with the provost or president of the educational institute in your community, the university or college you attended, or the institution where your children are enrolled or may become enrolled. Print out this article, bring it to the meeting, and ask if the educational institution has installed software like NetClean that reports to law enforcement attempts on their network to traffic trafficking children? If not, why not? Ask them. As you read these accounts of arrest, please remember these are real children being raped and tortured in these videos and images. American children, perhaps even a child you know and have no idea how that child is suffering. It might even be your own child. Every time an image or video is shared, that child is trafficked. And see, people need to understand, really, that is the definition of trafficking. And I'll go on and I'll just do the first person, this Mark, Professor, Deans, and Presidents Mark Ranzenberger. And then there's like 70 of these. I'm just going to do the first one, and then I'm going to leave the link. A 61-year-old professor of journalism at Central Michigan University, this is a big school, was arrested and charged May 20th, 2016. This is just a little while ago, folks, and pleaded guilty September 27th to one federal count of child pornography possession and 4 of which 3 were dropped in a plea deal. Now listen to this, folks. State counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct for repeatedly raping a girl younger than 13 over a 7-year period. Yes, you heard that right. On January 19, 2017, Ranzenberger was sentenced in federal court to 14 years in prison, followed by 5 years of supervised release. On January 26, 2017, he was sentenced to 14 to 45 years in prison in Michigan State's Isabella County Court to be served concurrently with his federal sentencing. He remained in custody pending sentencing. Ranzenberger was caught when he mistakenly showed child pornography to his students. A student reported the crime. I'm clapping. Thank you, student. Triggering university police to open an investigation. At the time of his arrest, Ranzenberger was in the possession of over 1,000 images and videos of child sex abuse, including the rape of infants. He also had a grooming document instructing pedophiles how to manipulate children from birth to age 11 to participate in sexual acts. The girl whom Ranzenberger raped for years testified at his sentencing, calling him a psychopath monster. She said, "He's smooth, charming, and manipulative. He was able to hide the monster he was in every word he spoke. His co-workers and family didn't know he was a child molester." The victim described Ranzenberger as a slug of a man and a pathological liar. Ranzenberger's blog site and Twitter account are still alive, and they still are alive because I clicked on them today. Sad story, folks. I mean, for this to even, I cannot comprehend. Infants, I can't comprehend. I just take my glasses off right now to wipe away a tear because this is crap. I just don't understand it. How can somebody do this? But, all right, so I'm not going to get all emotional on you guys. The fact of the matter is, it's happening, but we're getting to the bottom of it. We're weeding these people out. We're identifying them, and it's no mercy, folks. There's no mercy because these individuals have no mercy on the infants and the young boys and girls that they are torturing. And this is torture. Folks, real quick, I just want to let you know I have so much to report. There's a queue of about 10 to 15. There's been a flood of people coming to me in the last week or two that want to tell their story, and I'm going to tell your story. I will tell every story that I can, And I want to get it out there, and I want you all to heal that have been through this. And so I know that for thousands of people to hear your story is going to probably do some healing. And if that's part of my lot in life right now, then you know what? I feel blessed to be able to help people. God bless you, folks. I've got more to report. There one or two more reports coming out today. Take care.